Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller, and we're going to roll out a strategy that it takes $640 bankroll and it has different levels, so let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling.
All right, what we have here is we have a $64 bet, which would be 64 across, a 96, which would be 96 across, a 128, which would be 130 across, plus a $2 VIG, which ends up being 128. Then we have 162, which actually will be 160 across with a $2 VIG. And then finally we have a 192 across, which would be $194 with a $2 VIG that we pay on the 4 and 10. Basically the way you play is you place this one and you collect until you lose. The next step would be to level up with this one for 3 hits. If you're able to get this one to 3 hits, then you go back down to this one. If you happen to lose this one before you get the 3 hits, then you go up to this one and try to get 3 hits here. If you get 3 hits here, then you go back down to this level and then try to get 3 hits. If you do, then you go back down to this level. Let's just roll it out and I'll show you how it goes. All right, let's do our 64 across. So there's our 64 across, and with this strategy, we always have them working. So even though the puck is off, these bets are working. The reason why we keep them working is we want to work on every roll of the dice, and if the 7 comes, it just takes us to the next level. All right, let's roll some dice. And what we'll do is we'll roll this in fast motion, and I'll just keep track of the payouts as we go. All right, 7 out. Let's count it up and see how we did. All right, on the first roll, we made $128. Now, since the 7 came, we're gonna go up to the next level of 96 across for 3 hits. Now, 64 across was at the $10 level, 96 across is at the $15 level, so $15 each and $18 each. We're gonna have them working and see if we can get 3 hits. Whoa, we got 2 hits and the 7 came because even though the puck was off, these bets were working, so we lost this bet. Now it's time to go to the next level. But don't forget, we got 2 hits at this level. All right, this is at the $20 level, so 20, 20, and then 24 and 24. We have to pay $1 VIG to place these bets. That will make them a buy bet, and we'll have them working. Let's see if we can get 3 hits at this level. All right, we got our 3 hits at this level. Now we're gonna go down 1 level because we had 2 hits on this other level and we just need 1 more hit at that level. And that was at the $15 level. We get our $2 VIG back, and now we're at 15, 15, and 18 and 18 again. 1 hit, here we go. All right, we got our 1 hit at this level. And so now it's time to go back down to the original level, 64 across, $10 level. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna reset our rack so that we have the 130 here, which is 128 across with the $2 VIG, and then we have our 96 across here. All right, now our rack is reset. We have all of our levels correct here, and we have $139 profit with our 64 across here, and the point is 9. Let's get rolling. This is where we're just gonna rack until the 7 comes. Here we go. All right, the 7 comes, so now this goes down and we go up to our next level. All right, now we're at the $15 level and we need to get 3 hits at this level. All right, that's our 3 hits, and now we take it down. Let's reset our rack. All right, we reset our rack to 96 right here with the 64 there. We have 27 to add to our overall profit in our bankroll. Now we roll and collect until the 7 comes. All right, the 7 comes, and now it's time to go up with our 96. All right, we have our 96 across, and now all we need is 3 hits. All right, we got our 3 hits. Now we go down to 66 across and then reset our 96 for our rack. And now we roll and collect. Now a 7 came and it was a frontline winner, but we're working, so we lost these. Now it's time to go back up to the 96 level for 3 hits. All right, 96 across, looking for 3 hits, still rolling, same roller, here we go. All right, another 7 came, so now we're going to our 128 across with the $2 VIGs. So it's going to look like 128 across. We need 130 to do that, and we're looking for 3 hits at that level and then 3 hits at this level here. So essentially the way this works is you have levels that you go through, and once you get to your final level, if you don't hit the 3 hits at your final level, then you're out. But we're racking up some of our profits over here, so not to worry. All right, we're at the $20 level. Here's our 2 VIGs for our buy bets, and we're going to be working as we're still coming out. Here we go. One more. All right, that's our 3rd hit. Now we could go down to the 96 across and reset our 130 in our rack. All right, after resetting our rack to the 130, we need to build our 96. And that's what we have across there. So we have 22 of that. We're just gonna put it right here. And we need to get 3 hits at this level because we didn't get any hits last time. Now, if you have to have a paper to keep track of it, I think it's easier to keep track of it when you have it in your rack. You'll be able to tell where you are. All right, there's our 3rd hit at this level at 96. Now we can go down to 64. Let's reset our rack. All right, we reset our rack with our 96 here. We have our 64 out there, and we have a difference of $28 to add to our total. All right, normally you would just keep this rotation going. And remember, even though we're using those higher accelerated levels here to get back to our original bankroll with our 64 across, anytime we're at the 64 level, we're just racking it. So you could have a win goal. Let's see how much we won so far. So we have 239 that we have won so far out of our bankroll of 640. Pretty good with our winnings, but let's say we wanted to have a goal of 300. We're at the lower level, so all we do is just start collecting until we get to our point or our win goal. So remember, this strategy could go for a very long time as long as you don't get hit and picked off, which you can. So don't get me wrong, it could be something that goes quickly, or you could just start collecting and it could be a very good profitable system as well. But you do need that bankroll of $640 to get going. If you wanted to have more than 4 backups, meaning that when this one's gone, we have the 4 levels that we go up. Then you would just add that to your bankroll, and pretty much what you're doing is you're adding a unit each time, a unit across. So you start at the $10 level, then go to the 15, then the 20, then the $25 level. I think at that point I would probably jump up to the next level, which means I would probably go for 50, 50, 60, 60, 50, 50. So I would say at that point, if you're not going to have a 640 bankroll, then maybe you want to have a little bit over $1,000 for your bankroll and set it up like that. Now, I understand that this might be one of the most complicated strategies that I've shown on the channel here. So I would say this is probably for more of the advanced players that really have bankroll management, but also have some experience at the game of tracking each hit. And this is without even pressing and regressing. This is like the whole thing is a press when you lose, and then you regress. Once you hit those 3 hits, that's when you regress down. Well, I hope this was helpful, because this could just last forever, and so I don't want to make the video too long, and that's why I did it in fast motion. But hey, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Holy Roller here and watch this video if you want to know more about how to play craps on a cruise to win a free cruise, because it's all about time at the table and average bet. And I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.